Good everyone, my name is Graphics. In today's tutorial, we'll be looking at three-dimensional vector. We'll be laying emphasis more on what it means for us to find the magnitude of a vector and the unit vector. Is that taken? And we'll be using this particular example to enhance our understanding. And the question goes like this. It says, let vector A be equals to 3i minus 2j minus 6k. Evaluate the following. In Roman figure 1, find the magnitude of vector A. Roman figure 2, find the unit vector of A. Right? Solution. Now you need to understand that to write a vector of a variable, you put an arrow on top of the variable or below the variable, just like you can see on the screen, right? And to write the magnitude of a vector, you just introduce two vertical lines whereby the vector of that particular variable will be in between those lines. So this is how we represent the magnitude of a given vector. It will now be equals to the square root of the addition of the square of the component of that vector. Now the question is, what are the component of the vector? The component of the vector are the coefficient of what? Of I, j, and k, right? Which are the dimension. I is one dimension, j is another dimension, k is another dimension. So this is what? A three-dimension, whereby the coefficient that is close to these dimensions are called the components, which is 3, minus 2, and minus 6. So to look for the magnitude of this given vector, we have to square the components, right? And add them, they will now look for what? The square root in this fashion. So I will say that the magnitude of vector A will be equals to the square root of, take the coefficient of the dimension I, that will give us what? 3 square, plus take the coefficient of what? The dimension j, that will be what? Minus 2 square, plus take the coefficient of k, you'll be having what? Minus 6 square. Are we together now? Now, once you have done that, you will now be left with the square root of 3 square means 9, plus minus 2 square means minus 2 times minus 2, and that is what? 4, plus minus 6 square means minus 6 times minus 6, and that is what? 36. So since it is square, the minus will disappear. So by the time you now have, that will now give us the square root of 9 plus 4 plus what? 36. When you add 9 plus 4 plus 36, you'll be having 49. So we're having the square root of what? 49. And the square root of 49 is given to be what? 7. So this is the magnitude of what? Of vector A. Now, similarly, you can call the magnitude of vector A as what? The modulus of vector A. Or you call it the absolute value of vector A. Any of those three, but I prefer using the word magnitude, right? Similarly, we're looking at question Roman figure 2, which say we should look for what? The unit vector. Now, to look for the unit vector, we're writing it this way. You put your vector, the unit vector of A, so the unit vector of A, then you put a symbol like a raised to power symbol here on top of the vector, right? That's telling us that what? it is a unit vector. Is that okay now? Now, the unit vector of A means the vector of A all over the magnitude of the vector of A. So that is the formula. Whenever you see this symbol here, you know we are talking about a unit vector. And to give you what? The vector of that variable all over the magnitude of the vector of that variable, just like you can see on the screen. And this will now give us what is the magnitude of the vector. What is the vector of A? We have it to be what? 3i minus 2j minus 6k all over the magnitude of vector A is giving us as what? The square root of 3 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 6 square, right? Just like we did above here. Now when you do that, we'll now be left with 3i minus 2j minus 6k all over the square root of 9 plus 4 plus 36. And when you add that, to now give us 3i minus 2j minus 6k all over the square root of 49. And this will now give us 3i minus 2j minus 6k all over the square root of 49 is what? 7. So, if you found this particular video helpful in understanding what the magnitude and unit of a vector is, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share. So in our next video, we'll be looking at what? At the addition and subtraction of a vector. Thanks for watching.